Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SepNoSia, welcome back your presence. Okay, so last time we stopped here where we opened the envelope and I can't see anything. So we're gonna read it after this. Before we get a date with a hot assassin and a very scary father. If we don't do it, we might see another bad end, so... Okay, anyway, let's go. I open the envelope and read the letter within. What is this? They want me to attend a counseling session with you? Always. Every visual novel when there's something to do with school, this thing always comes up most of the time. Even games like Persona is one of them. They want me to attend a counseling session with you? Yeah, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Isn't that like where I have to go to work? Sighing inwardly, I could already guess what the counseling would be about. They do know that it's been over a month since our parents died, right? It's a little late now. She must be sad if I don't do it. Damn, like I don't have enough on my plate already. What makes a school counselor think they're qualified to handle family debts anyway? Is that a little far out of their pay grade? Yeah. How dare they do that? So, can you make it? I know you're probably busy with work, so I understand if you can't. I frowned at the letter, mulling over its contents, Sara's wishes, and my new career. 10 a.m. is a really bad time. I can't meet up with both the counselor and Misa at the same time. Hell, even if I wasn't meeting with her, I still wouldn't want to go to some stupid counseling session. Yeah! You tell him, Suoh. This isn't about what I want. It's for Sara's sake, not mine. Yeah, I understand that as well, but you know. Counseling session is just being with session. The question is, do I want to disappoint my new colleagues or my sister? Let's see. This is a very tough decision. Okay, I'll make a few theories before we go on. If I see the counselor, maybe Sai will be very disappointed in me, Misa will also be angry at me, and maybe I won't live to see tomorrow. That's my assumption for seeing the counselor. Next is meet with Misa. I don't know if, well, technically it shouldn't happen, right? But what if Sara sees me with Misa going on a date? Is that like gonna make her like, so you're not coming to the counselor because you have a date? So you're abandoning me now? And then all hell breaks loose. This is so hard. God damn it. What am I gonna do? This is not good, both of them. Shit. Sometimes I have to go with the family, but if I don't do this, holy crap, I don't know what's gonna happen. You know what? You have to wait a little bit longer, Sara. Don't get the wrong idea. I care for you so much, but you have to bear with it just a little bit more longer, okay? No, I can't blow off work for some stupid counseling session. Although the game might try to make me think that the work is much more important. This might be a trap. And I have fallen for it. Shit. I only have a few days to get the job done, and today I've accomplished nothing to that end. Sorry, I don't think I'll be able to make it. Oh shit. I understand. Are you sure? Don't worry, I can take care of it. You just focus on your new job. Don't worry about me. Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry, Sara. But it's for the best, you know? As night blanketed the city and my sister fell into a deep sleep, I wandered around the dark streets surrounding my destination for the night. Per my instructions, I made my way to Andre's gym, ready for my first night of training with Sai. Andre's gym, huh? It hasn't been that long since our training together, yet it already feels like a lifetime ago. Since I stopped working as a collector, it seems like this place is always closed, day and night. I guess Andre is back to doing collection himself, too busy to run a gym on the side. Okay, ignore that. Despite the brief flash of nostalgia, my dominant feeling upon entry was unease. The moment I entered the gym, what awaited me was once again a pitch-black venue, and the ominous feeling from last time came back in full force. Okay, this is just really getting annoying. Sorry guys, just a little bit. Holy crap, who does this? Stop doing that to me. Sorry. It's just that Steam sometimes just love to wreck my whole recording session. Where did I stop reading? Okay, I think I done this part. Damn, I should have known. Before I realized it, I could feel the icy touch of steel pressed up against my throat. Already? Let's begin. Without making a sound, my would-be killer closed the distance between us and drew his weapon, bringing me an inch away from death. I knew immediately that if we were on assignment and I was the target, I would have died the moment I opened the door. You're dead. The cold, familiar tone reaffirmed what I already knew to be true. Yeah, I know. Fortunately for me, we were not on assignment and I wasn't a target. The person waiting for me was Sai, my new instructor, the one co-worker of mine who always looked and acted like a real killer. I don't think he just acted and looked like. He really is a real killer. As I let go, the gym gradually grew lighter, revealing the face of my instructor for the night. Here. Wasting no time with idle chatter, Sai immediately threw a pair of knives towards my feet. Knives? What are these for? Cooking, cutting the apples and slicing the meat, you know. What else would it for? For battling, for duel, for assassinating. What the hell, Suoh? Oh my god. Do you have to ask? Yeah, what the hell? We're here to train, and from what I hear, knives are your specialty. Yeah, we use knives 2-3 times. I wouldn't call them my specialty. They're just the only kind of weapon I have ever used. Today you'll learn how real killers wield knives. Ooh, it's like those ninja style where you hold it reverse. Take this too. What? As I tried to balance the knives in one hand, Sai threw towards me a sealed plastic satchel with jet black clothes inside. It's like bulletproof. A change of clothes. Why do I need to get changed in order to train? Would you rather risk cutting up your own clothes? Oh, yeah, it does make sense. Yeah, that would be bad. Going home with my clothes cut into pieces would raise all kinds of alarm spell from my sister. I removed the plastic from around the garb and inspected the outfit. This doesn't seem terribly comfortable, but it beats the alternative. Okay, let's just get on with it. I put on the pitch black outfit and picked up the knives at my feet. The clothes were tight and the knives were different than any I'd used before, but as a whole, it didn't feel out of place. Actually, this isn't half bad. His voice in his mind starting to take over. I kind of feel like a real assassin. Black, skin-tight clothes. Knives with the express purpose of killing. I think he's getting a knack of this. So fast. As I began to marvel in my new outfit, a third presence made itself known. Silently encroaching from near the ring, a being? Of course it's a human. Why would be a being dressed in black walkover, holding in their right hand a sword of the length of which matched their short stature? They walk over slowly, gradually coming into the light, but even as the distance between us shortened, the darkness continued to mask their face and body, making it difficult to tell who it was. Are you both ready? I'm pretty sure I know who my opponent is. Yep, only one person would not answer, but only give body language. Yeah. Oh, he looks good. He looks like Sai. Good. Sai breathed in deeply, watching both of his students give their approval as he added one last warning. Careful not to kill him, Misa. Oh no! I sense a pattern! Wait, did he just say... Wasting no time, Misa closed the distance between us in the blink of an eye. Oh my god, I hold the sword attack like a freaking badass. She swung the blade from her left, narrowly missing my throat, then immediately followed through the swat from her right. opening a slit in my new clothes from which drops of blood flew out. Shit. Crap. Misa isn't playing around. Practice or not, she's out for blood. I need to come up with a strategy. ASAP. Okay. Shit. I'm not exactly an expert at this. In my experience, when you use a dual knife and your opponent uses a freaking sword, which is longer, you don't pull back. You move in for the kill. Yes, Misa's blade slid through the air to my right, this time stopping dead the moment it reached my body. Rather than jump backwards, I moved in, holding my body close to Misa's and restricting her movement. Swords may have an edge over knives when it comes to reach, but at this distance, I have the advantage. Yeah! My theory works. Misa needs space in order to move the way she wants. She can't maneuver that thing properly while I'm this close. Fast learner. As sighs were to reach my ear, I calmed down slightly, remembering my other objective. Yes, my theory worked. Sword has edge more than knives, so you don't swoop back. You moved in for the kill. Yes, no more bad hand this time, brother. I'm gonna do this. That's right. I need to prove to Sara, prove to everyone that I have what it takes. That my first hit wasn't a fluke. I'll show them that I... Don't tell me I die already. Misa once again moved like lightning from Final Fantasy, positioning herself only a foot in front of me and readying her blade immediately. She got me. One kill for Misa. It's not just her speed. Misa has deadly accuracy and control. Misa landed only shallow cuts, not deep enough to do any real damage, but she was able to stop her blade at a mere inch away from my throat. A real killer indeed. Again! The second the man left side-mount, Misa went on the offensive once more. I barely managed to raise my blades in defense as her sword cut in from the side, and it took every ounce of my strength to parry her attack with one hand. Keeping my other knife free, I swung at Misa's chest. Okay. Unsure where else I could hit her without risking her life. But as I attempted to land my first hit, Misa effortlessly dodged the blade, ducking under the slash without showing even a hint of losing her composure. Your opponent is shorter than you are. Aiming for the chest is pointless. Go for the throat. Isn't that like harder? I mean, it is much higher, but since you're the best killer here, so okay. Sai advised me from the sidelines and would have confident that I couldn't land a hit on his daughter no matter where I aimed. Rather than attempt again, however, I used the lesson I learned from our first bout and moved in closer, brushing aside Misa's blade as I escaped her optimal strike zone. Or at least, I tried to. Well, fuck. As I moved in, Misa gracefully glided under my grasp and navigated her way around my body. She looks like Ryuko from Kill la Kill. Seriously, her eyes and hair. Bereft of hesitation, the difficulty unlike Misa once again positioned her blade at my throat, signaling the end of our second round. 2 kills for Misa. Suoh, don't underestimate your opponent because of her size. She's much faster and more nimble than you could ever hope to be. No kidding. Misa isn't particularly strong, despite the fact that she's wielding a sword with 2 hands. I was able to block her with a single knife wielded in 1 hand. But when she lacks in strength, she more than makes up for it with her speed and dexterity. Again! If I'm going to land even a single blow, I need to learn how to counter her speed. Okay, I'm trying to think logically here. If I don't do it soon, well, she can only cut me so many times before I kill over. Oh, no choices? I thought I'm gonna make like those amazing winning choice, you know? I was so pumped up. 2 long, sweaty, painful, death-defying hours passed, and at long last we called it a night. 4 wins, 680 loses. I lost by a landslide. Okay, don't feel bad. 4 wins, you know? A good start for a newbie against a real killer, I guess. Not so bad. God damn it, so bad. Though we took short periodic breaks, those 2 hours were predominantly spent in combat. Our matches grew longer as the night progressed, partly because I grew accustomed to fighting Misa one-on-one, but mostly because she simply lacked my stamina. Thanks to that, I actually managed to win a few matches towards the end. Of course, as Misa's exhaustion became evident to me, Sai naturally called an end to the night's training. 4 wins on your part. Not bad at all. You've improved dramatically over the last 2 hours. So he says, but we both know that it was only due to Misa's mercy and exhaustion that I lasted as long as I did. Misa cut me fast and shallow, without a moment's hesitation, making incisions light enough that I could continue to fight. but deep enough to hurt and bleed plenty. I hope you're right. I was really getting my ass kicked for a while there. Misa handed me some band-aids and bandages after we finished, which I promptly used to close up the innumerable cuts she inflicted upon me. Luckily, there were no terribly deep cuts, plenty of small, painful cuts, but nothing that wouldn't heal within a week. With my wounds dressed, I had changed back into my regular clothes, presuming that our night was at its end. Have fun, Misa? My god, she's having fun trying to kill me. Okay. As exhausted as our training left Misa, she was still able to summon as much enthusiasm as ever. I guess it's probably more fun to be on the giving end of cuts like this, huh? Rather than walking around. Not that I didn't enjoy myself. Yes, he is turning into a real killer. A real assassin. I'm so pumped right now. Anyway, that will do for tonight. Same time tomorrow morning and evening. Holy crap! Fidget. What? What is that? Eye contact. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for saying goodbye in body language. Sir? It's nothing. Don't get yourself killed. Ooh, he knows that she likes me. Ooh, and then he is like, she already found someone she likes. I must not lose him. Well, I'll try my best, Mr. Sai. Although I do get a bad end once, so don't hope too much. Sickness. Chapter 11. Abuse. The title doesn't sound fun. Abuse. I mean, in a nice way, it doesn't. In a very bad way, yes it is. Especially with a piano like this. This music once more, it plays. Tuesday morning, October 4th. After wishing my sister luck as she left to go see the school counselor, I spent the remainder of my morning going over Karasu's blueprints, studying them devotedly. Despite making little sense to me, the blueprints allowed me to at least memorize the layout of the research facility, which in turn is my anxiety about the imminent break-in, even given my minor role. Okay, I'll stop now. Sorry. And considering that I've been working undersized to the lich, what is that? I still felt more anxious than I cared to admit. As the morning dragged on, however, my worries were overshadowed by an event of more immediate importance. Wavy. Good morning, Misa. Wow, she's really taking a liking into me, isn't she? Well, someone's in a good mood this morning. Yesterday morning, Misa seemed utterly indifferent. It wasn't until later in the day that she started to open up a little. Going by her playful smile today, however, it seems yesterday's effort definitely had a positive effect. Even if it didn't show during training last night. So, given any thoughts as to where you'd like to go today? Again? What? The fountain? What is that? And what? Play in the fountain? No, that is definitely not the case. Enter a wet t-shirt contest. Why the fuck would I do that? Alright, I'll just make a logical choice, okay? Let's go to the beach. Yeah, we haven't gone to the beach at all. You want to go see the water up close, right? Like a swimming pool or the beach? Aha! Yes. Always, my prediction is right. Except for that one time in the bed, and I'm sorry. Did you bring any swimming gear? Oh, come on. That question hardly warrants confusion. No, wait. Could it be that she only wants to see the water and not go swimming? You just want to walk along the water but not actually enter it? Okay. Well, that's fine by me. Let's go then. What this girl finds enjoyable may be confusing, but at least she's easy to please. Yeah. Unfortunately, though semi-rural in some areas of this massive city, Richmond is by no means close to the sea. There are several lakes just outside of its borders and a few indoor pools within, but the actual ocean will take half a day to reach via public transport. Oh shit, that's kind of far. So Until my sister next overnight field trip, whenever the hell that is, Misa will just have to settle for the next best thing. A lake then? Or what? Okay, we're finally back. I've been wanting to voice this for long. What a pain. Sir, forget it. I'll fill you in later. You came here for a reason, right? Of course. Mindful of recent changes in staff, I have sent out feelers for potential new recruits. In particular, my focus had been on able-bodied men and women currently working for Adder and its direct competitors. The search is ongoing, but I have high expectations. I believe I should be able to process the first batch of insiders as early as next week. I see. You're already making the most of your free time, aren't you? Now that you have a babysitter. Now, don't be like that. It's a good thing. She's happy, you're happy, and when you two are happy, so am I. I couldn't have hoped for a better arrangement. If you say so. I just need you to do one little thing for me. It doesn't sound very nice when Karasu says it. Yes? I want you to assign one of the younger recruits to tail your baby sister's sister. His sister? 24-hour 24-hour 7-day surveillance. They are not to act without command or engage the target. The second anything of interest happens, they will report it directly to me. Do we have an understanding? Yes, sir. Oh, could it be? Maybe Karasu says he knows everything about me, the family, my parents, my sister, whatever it is. So basically he should also know that my sister is a twin. Maybe he thinks like, wait, if they're twins and Suoh is this talented, that means his sister must be... Oh, I can't wait. I think we're going to have our little sister Sara become an assassin. I hope so. I really want that. It's gonna be amazing. After a lengthy bus ride, Misa and I walked to a nearby lake. The bus itself was practically empty, no doubt, because most people were in school or at work. And from the moment we set foot outside, it seemed as though we had the lake to ourselves. Maybe we should have stopped to buy swimming gear after all. I can't say I'm a fan of the water, but it seems like a waste not to swim when we have the place to ourselves. Okay. Of course, Misa seems to be having fun regardless. Yesterday we met in the heart of the city and Misa no doubt lives near our workplace. So it wouldn't surprise me if she rarely gets to see the water like this. What is it? After walking a while longer, Misa and I stopped near a riverbed. She looked out at the water, seemingly captivated by the unfamiliar sight. Fish? Never been this far away from the city before? I can't say I'm surprised. Sai doesn't exactly seem like the type to go on an outing like this. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's not hard to guess. Furthermore, we are pretty far away from the city, so it's not the kind of destination you accidentally stumble across. Well, make the most of it. It's a fairly long trip out here, so we can't come here too often. Oh no, now she's mad. Misa ran off again, brushing off my words as she skipped alongside the river. Looking at her now, it's hard to believe that I managed to wear Misa down during training last night. I may have more stamina than her, but Misa seems like she could run all day, and if we had that much time to kill, she probably would. Unfortunately, that isn't going to happen. While I can appreciate that we need to spend time together in order to work as a team, we can't put off work indefinitely. Since we've spent yesterday and today playing around, we only have another 3 days to scout out and execute our target. That may be plenty for someone with Misa's experience, but for a person like me still new to the job, I'm anxious to get started. Work before play, Misa. You may not want to abide by that mantra, but I do. Ooh, oh, that sounds kind of badass. Actually, not that badass, but you know, he got his priorities straight. Exhibiting the energy I could only dream of possessing, Misa ran herself rag alongside the lake until even the sun rays appeared to falter. Wasted hour after hour accomplishing nothing at all as I simply watched Misa run and play. As the day dragged on, however, her energy eventually started to wane, signaling the end of our outing. Had your fill, Misa? Seriously, why? Has she be so cute? I can't stand it. Finally, I was beginning to think we'd be here all night. But now that she's gone to play to her heart's content, Misa can't complain about finally getting to work. Great, in that case, are you ready to head back? We should still have time at least to scout out our target's residence, right? Huh? Don't be like that. We have a job to do. What is it? What? Suddenly realizing that she had forgotten something important, Misa fished a brochure out of her jumper, practically forcing it into my hands. For 3 days only, come see the amazing... You want to go to the circus? It just never ends, huh? Well, so, you know, a teen girl who never sees anything besides killing people, you have to have some kind of decency, you know? She wants to learn things, see some new things, you know? I know it's kind of boring, but just gotta brace it. I mean, you're dating with her. Duh. Our time together for the day hasn't even ended yet. Misa's already planning our next outing. I mean, it's not that I mind. Hell, if anything, I'm glad. It means Misa is enjoying our time together. But aren't we ever going to get to work? Actually, maybe this is just the leverage I need. Alright, let's go to the circus. Well, she looks very happy. After work. Yes! And then she's not happy anymore. Now she's mad at me. Don't you dare pout. What would your father say if he knew you were trying to ditch work to have fun? Now she has no way to complain. We'll go tomorrow, okay? For today we should at least cut the target out. Come on, Misa, don't be like that. Once we're done with the work, we can go to the circus, okay? Let's see Madagascar. Finally, that's more like that. I hope Misa would listen to reason. I can't say I'm terribly enthusiastic about such an outing, but if that's what it takes to solicit Misa's cooperation, then so be it. So be it. And on that note, at long last, it is time for work. With playtime over for the day, Misa and I stopped by my house, giving me time to grab our target's file before heading out to work. Is there a bad end? Our destination is a small city called Trenton, which rests near the outskirts of our cursed city of Richmond. It's a boring town which may seem to think it's just far enough away to be safe from the influence of its next door neighbor. No one is safe. No one. Considering the reason for our visit, however, perhaps that is merely wishful thinking. God. As we rode the train to our neighboring city, I pulled out our target's file. Unlike with my first paid kill, this time around I want to be prepared. I'm not waiting in some disgusting apartment all day, bored out of my mind. It won't be the sloppy rush job it was last time. I'll show that I've improved and that I'm capable of improving further. Are we gonna do some cool ass action like jumping assassination like Assassin's Creed? With that thought in mind, I open our target's file. Tony Roth. Nice name. Tony Roth. 43 years old. Works 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on weekdays at a local warehouse. Don't work on weekends. Is a grunt turned desk jockey, chronic smoker, yet quite overweight. More to the point, it seems Mr. Roth has been held on multiple counts of domestic violence but never charged. His wife refused to testify even after he put her in the hospital for almost a month. The police can't do much without her testimony or a witness, and she never pursues any kind of legal action action against him. It's been a hopeless no-win situation for everybody but Mr. Roth. I see. Until now. Mr. Roth, you better pray. As if you're not lucky this time, you will draw your final breath. I don't know who commissioned his murder, how much I'll be getting paid, or even if I'll make a clean break. All I know is that I'm going to enjoy this way more than I should. My God, he really feels like overtaken by his desire to kill. Suoh, really? I think I'm also getting corrupted here. My first kill was an accident, and my first commission target was someone I didn't know the first thing about. Even if they both deserve it, I didn't feel good about what I did. But this is different. A wife beater, lying his way out of trouble, scaring his wife into dropping all charges, abusing loopholes in the law, all just so he can go ahead and do the same damn thing all over again. I can't wait. Me too. While thinking violent thoughts, I headed towards Mr. Roth's house, strolling through one empty street at a time. How come whenever he's gonna sneak everywhere it's empty? Being the middle of the day, Mr. Roth was at work, as were most of his neighbors, leaving his house wide open and more accessible than usual. Upon arriving at Mr. Roth's house, however, breaking in was the last thing on my mind. This place is infinitely better than the city streets we patrolled just yesterday. The silence and fresh air of this underpopulated town is something I could easily get used to. Does that mean we're gonna move here? Small town, low population, empty streets, and no industrial buildings. There might not be much work here for someone in my current situation, but I get the feeling that the trade-off would be worthwhile. So this is it, huh? Not bad. I didn't think the guy would be so well off. You don't think it's lucky to own a house like this? I'd kill to live here. Now there's a thought. I wonder how much a home like this would go for if people knew its occupants were slaughtered. Crap. Misa can read thoughts. No wait, I said that first part out loud, did I? What? You would like to live in a place like this? Fresh air, quiet streets, few people. See, she agrees with me. That's what I thought, yeah. She's really taking a liking to me now. I think we're gonna make a great pair. Suoh, my man, you got yourself a great lottery. Although a little bit dangerous. And time has constricted us out of this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, share, favorite, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. Tell your friends and family about my channel. And as always, oh wait, I think I forgot something. I appreciate you for doing that. And as always, SepNoSia says, thank you for your presence.